Hello everybody, welcome back. And this is literally like 15 minutes after I recorded the last video. I just went and recorded another one. Just like 15 minutes after recording the last video, I just went and recorded another one because, just because I don't know what my video limit at the current time is. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Also, Sparkles, you want to say hi? Oop. Sorry if there was any like noise or something there. I saw the audio input capture like spiking up to hell. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Yo, this ad's like the person there is fake. It's obviously AI. You can literally see her hair glitching out for one. Two, the way she speaks. You know what? This video isn't an ad. I'm skipping that. So I've gone through a similar experience, but I'm pretty sure it was just some buck. Basically, what happened to me was, so there's this tree line next to my mom's apartment in the field. There is a grass field on one side connecting with a road that has all the apartments on it that leads into a tree line that goes into a cornfield. So me and some of my friends were not really friends anymore after a legal incident. I wasn't involved with it. It was more so my brother. Basically, so when you go down that tree line far enough, the tree line spans the whole apartment complex and more. It goes all the way down and then eventually leads to a forest. Basically, I was in part of that tree line that's just outside our complex, and then there's a construction site which is directly connected to that legal experience. And about just before that construction site, along that tree line, is a little base we have, and it's still there. But I've barely ever gone back since this incident. So I started to get this uncanny feeling because I was digging a little fire pit because one of my ex-friends, this is not related to the incident, would sneak some lighters and then we'd get some paper as a fire starter, set that on fire. Don't worry, we were good at controlling fires. I wanted to be a firefighter for 6 years, so I studied it heavily. And we would make a contained fire, use paper as a fire starter, and put some sticks in, start a little campfire, and we'd get some snacks and roast them over the fire. And basically, I was digging the fire pit, and I started to get some sort of uncanny feeling. So I stood up, I went over to the exit of that tree line that leads to the cornfield. I look towards the forest, and about a half a mile away from me towards that forest, the forest is maybe 3/4 of a mile away. So a half a mile away from me was some weird looking deer or something, deer or buck. My memory is a bit foggy from that. And so this deer starts hauling ass towards me. So all of a sudden, my fight or flight kicks in. I start sprinting the opposite way because I'm not about to get fucked up by a deer. Because everyone knows it, and because at the time it was mating season. It was aggressive, so I just thought I'm pretty sure it's just regular deer. I think back on it, but buck. And this bitch was hauling ass towards me. I start sprinting the other way, and basically the other way is a mile sprint towards where I can exit safely to the apartment complex and then haul ass into my apartment. So basically, I haul ass for a whole mile. Buck gets closer and closer because this bitch is fast. Like, literally, this dude was about maybe 20 feet behind me when I saw the exit, and just basically Tokyo drifted that sharp turn and ran to my apartment. It stopped following me, and while I was running, I told my friends who were just outside that tree line what happened, like while running, because they started running with me when they saw that I was hauling ass, and told them to go back to their apartments. We all went back to our apartment, and everything turned out fine, basically. Had a couple more uncanny experiences, but that'll be for another day. Anyways, I don't want to bore you guys with my story. Let's continue. Don't stare off into the woods. You'll see things you don't want to see. Oh, you're just looking there. That's probably someone that just carved that. She probably did that. And this is staged. They say don't look in the forest. You'll see things you do not want to see. Of course they say rewatch this video. That's how people get viral. If I think it's like you watch something once counts as a view, and you watch it I think like 6 times, that's another view. And with YouTube, you don't get money off of subscribers. You get money off of views. I believe it's like once you're monetized and everything, which will take a long time because there's like a subscriber requirement. I think it's like every 1,000 views is like $7. Hi. Hear something? No, you didn't. Oh yeah, that's when you run. Because that means there's something near you. When basically a force gets quiet really fast, that means there's some sort of predator. So all the animals are trying to basically not be killed. Yes, it was. Okay, this reminds me of another uncanny experience. I know I said it'd be in a different video, but hear me out. So, I wasn't here this time. It was actually my brother and his friend. This was last year, like winter last year, during the one of the only actual snowstorms around here. And basically, um, they were there, sort of getting uncanny vibes, hearing stuff. They heard yelling, so they're like, they they started leaving like anyone would, any sane person would. Then on the way out, they started seeing tracks, and then next, like somewhere in the tree line next to them, they saw something just kind of watching them, and then they moved, and then it just started sprinting towards them. They actually caught it on camera. So they were running back, and they were recording because they got uncanny vibes, and like any, I don't know, modern dumbass would, they started recording. So they caught it on video, and then got back to the house, went to show them, and right before our very eyes, like that showed the creature, right before our very eyes, like we saw the video on the camera roll, and then it just kind of disappeared. Like as if it deleted itself. It's kind of fucked, but yeah. See ya. Well, not see ya. Let's keep going. Indian burial ground, I think. should not have taken that. I've heard that noise before. We were exiting the tree line that leads to a pond that's next to that place I mentioned earlier with our old base. Like, it's a bit farther back behind the construction site with a pond. We were exiting that, and then that noise. So we ran, like any sensible human would. Alright, that'll be it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!